Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shop, back with some more MLB picks on this Friday, August 20th. Guys, we made it to the end of the week. It is Friday. I absolutely love picking baseball on Friday. Let's get after it today, and let's make some money as always. If you're by any chance watching this video, maybe for the first time or a long-time viewer, and you aren't subscribed, please go ahead and mash that subscribe button for us. It is free to do so, and it really does help us grow this channel way past the other channels that aren't as fun as us and don't have the great community that we have. That's what sets Calling Our Shot apart from those other just picks pages. We have an amazing community, and that's why I love making these videos. And a big shout out to our COS All-Stars. All these people on our scrolling list are current COS All-Stars. You guys are the real MVPs of this channel as well. Look, the other channels don't have nearly the backing that we have, especially from you COS All-Stars. So a big shout out to you. If you're interested in joining this cool list, either click the join button next to our channel name or the first link in the description. You get cool perks like the Nerfy Nation flag. Hey, best emoji on the planet, right? We are Nerfy Nation, and we have a Nerfy pick today. So stay tuned for that. Let's recap last night. Yeah, 1 and 2. Oh man, it was so heartbreaking how our two losses came. But we did get a win in there, right? The Phillies game went under. Max sweat bet. I had to change my shirt a couple times just from the sweat. That's how they always come. Yankees win and the under. Yeah, well, that one was real tough because it was ended by a quick Stanton home run in the bottom of the 8th inning, and then another Sano home run in the ninth. Okay, well we took it into the 8th and ninth with the under looking okay. That one was a tough one. And Texas team total under. Oh man, they just scored all their runs in the late ninth inning. And rest in peace to anybody that had Mariners run line, because oof, yeah, that's tough. That's baseball for you, right? There was epic collapses and epic chokes yesterday. Angels and Tigers game ripped any Tigers bettors as well, but we'll get into today. That's baseball. Baseball is super hard to predict, guys. I tell you this all the time. We do the best research we can. So again, I always remind you guys, do your own research and be confident what you're playing in. With that being said, where are we starting? Mets versus Dodgers. We're doing the same bet. We're running it back from yesterday. Walker-Buehler, 7+ Ks and a win. Plus 101 odds. We got the odds in this one today. They moved Buehler's start to today. And I feel really good about this one, right? Last time Buehler pitched versus the Mets, he had 10 Ks and the Dodgers won. So like I said, he's in line for a good day. 7+ Ks in 7 of his last 9 starts. Again, so there's really good evidence that he can hit this number, especially against those Mets, right? That only could put up a run yesterday. Their bats are cold. I always said this, right? Last time I picked against the Mets, they exploded in extra innings, but Buehler won't be in by then. He'll keep the Mets bats at bay. I'm very confident in that. Mets just hitting 221 in August with several of their key guys down, as I told you yesterday, right? Their lineup, it's not sexy. There's no appeal to their lineup, right? You got Pete Alonso. I love Pete Alonso, but not much outside of him. Carrasco is on the other side of the mound in this game. Last time he faced the Dodgers, he got rocked. 2 innings pitched and 6 earned runs and a 3.5 whip. Those are just terrible stats. They had to yank him because he was just out there hosting batting practice. So I think the Dodgers are definitely in line to hit him again at home. The Dodgers won 14-4 in that game where Carrasco pitched. So Buehler, go out there and put up a solid showing like I know you can. And Dodgers, just please take care of business, right? I dug you out of my graveyard. The Dodgers were in my graveyard for a long time because they don't win the games that they should. But this is definitely one they should, and they should be able to hit Carrasco. That's why I'm walking it in for a plus value play. That's how we like to start the day. Now, moving on to our next pick, another plus value. Braves versus Orioles. We're taking Braves team total over 3.5 runs in the first 5 in this one. Plus 115 odds. First of all, guys, the Orioles are max fade right now. What do I mean by that? Well, when you see them on the schedule, you're really tempted to pick against them because they're just bad in every way, especially starting pitching. Did you see what the Rays just did in that series? The Rays just, the Orioles hosted batting practice, and you got Aiken on the mound today. 3, 6, and 6 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Okay, so Logan, wow, those are some high earned runs, but earned runs don't always tell the full story, right? 2.25 whip, 2.67 whip, and a 3.67 whip in each of those last 3 starts. That is awful. Those are just awful numbers. Those are terrible pitching numbers. Aiken is pitching 7.94 home ERA as well. So hovering near an 8 ERA at home. Camden Yards is a very hitter-friendly ballpark. The Braves are definitely going to have no trouble hitting in this ballpark. And Atlanta, also last little bit of evidence, hitting 277 on the road in August. We love that, right? The Braves are bringing the bats, and the team total in the first 5 is high for a reason, right? The Orioles have been giving up runs at an alarming pace. I mean, they might hit this in the first couple innings. That would be really cool for a no-sweat bet. But I love the value at plus 115. Like I said, guys, fade the Orioles in a lot of different ways, but this is my way of fading them today. I definitely love the value for the Braves in the first 5 in this one. So we're going to lock that one in. Now, moving on to our next pick. Yeah, White Sox versus Rays. This is going to be a great series. I'm taking Rays money line, plus 108. Look, is this a little recency bias from what they just did against the Orioles? It could be, but I always caution you picking the White Sox on the road with Giolito, right? The White Sox are favored in this one. We might see why tonight because it's Giolito versus Waka. Let's address Giolito first, right? 3.9 road ERA. So again, nothing catastrophic. They're under 4. Now Waka on the other side, 4.5 home ERA. So it's not a huge discrepancy, right? If you go look at Waka's last 3 games, they're terrible. We can't hide from that. 7, 5, and 6 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts, but the Rays are still putting him out there, right? They haven't demoted him to a bullpen guy. That's how you know, or designate for assignment. That's how you know they're really stinking it up. But they still have faith in Waka to go put up a decent showing, right? Last time I picked the underdog Rays, they got smashed by the Twins. So I'm hoping to not repeat history here. And we get a better Waka showing, right? He had good games earlier in the year. He's had some 0 and 1 earned run type games. So I'm expecting him to get back into form, right? Whatever yips he's got, he will hopefully address them for us today. And like I said, Rays are those underdogs for a reason, right? Giolito, 6 innings pitched and 3 earned runs the last time these two teams faced, and the White Sox won 8-7. It was a narrow victory though for the White Sox. So Rays hitting 266 at home in August. Pretty good batting average for sure. And let's just say this game's close, right? It's probably it might be close in this one. It's near a pick'em. Like I said, White Sox do have the advantage in this one, but I expect the Rays money line to probably decrease, I guess, as throughout the day. Tampa Bay 2nd in bullpen ERA. White Sox 11th in bullpen ERA. So if you're comparing bullpens, right? Let's say Waka doesn't come in there and completely sell us. Then I like the Rays. I like the Rays in the late game part of this. And yeah, this is going to be an absolutely great series. I can't wait to watch it. And I like the Rays in game 1. Continue what you were doing against the Orioles. It's not the Orioles, but continue what you were doing. Giolito is definitely one of those pitchers I've seen get rocked before. And how cool would it be to have a no-sweat bet courtesy of the underdog Rays? Let's go, Rays. All right, moving on to our last pick. NRFI Nation, we're back today. I've been taking a little break from the no-run first innings, but we are back today. Mariners versus Astros. I'm taking the no-run first inning in this one, minus 110. Again, we got an even odds no-run first inning. NRFI Nation's got their minus 110. We got our minus 110. I like both pitchers in this one. Kikuchi versus McCullers, right? Each of these pitchers has an under 4 road home ERA. So what do I mean by that? Well, Kikuchi's got the under 4 ERA on the road, which he's pitching today, and McCullers has got the under 4 ERA at home. So I like that for starters. And if you look at these two teams in first inning run stats, Houston 10th in first inning runs, and the Mariners 26th in first inning runs. So again, when you're picking no-run first innings, if I sit up here and I do so much research for you, it just hurts all the more when we get hit by a solo home run, right? You cannot predict the solo home runs. That's why I bet no-run first innings, because I like to bet on the pitching side, which is a little bit more predictable, rather than the yes-run first innings, which a lot of the time you are trying to predict home runs and just all sorts of scoring like that. So we're not that. This is why we are NRFI Nation. We've always had people asking why we don't do yes-run first innings. I tried, and I sometimes mentally pick them from time to time, but they don't hit. So I like the research side on the no-run first inning. And plus, with NRFI Nation, you get the coolest flag on planet Earth. I mean, how cool is the no run first inning flag? Become a COS All-Star if you want to fly it with us tonight when we cash this bet. Like I said, guys, I love the odds on this one, and that's why I'm gonna lock it in and take a shot on it. We'll start the day 1-0. The no run first inning is always how I know the day's gonna go, because if we hit that one, I'm feeling great for the rest of the night. So without further ado, let's recap the picks though. We've got a double bet of Buehler, 7+ Ks, and a Dodgers win. We've got Braves team total over in the first 5 innings. We've got Rays money line and the no-run first inning in Mariners versus Astros. Thank you guys so much. Look, guys, middle of the week was a grind, but we're going to get through it, and we're going to win some money today going into the weekend. As always, let me know your favorite plays of the day down below. I love to hear what you guys are playing, all your guys' bets analysis. Sometimes I tail you guys because I love the picks so much. That's what makes this community so great. Also, go check out Austin's fantasy football videos. Guys, fantasy football season is so close. I love watching NFL preseason. It's getting me hyped for football, so we are very close to that. As always, I'll be back tomorrow. Let's win some money tonight.